Hey, come on in. You're thirsty? You must be really thirsty. So do you want some water or do you want Coke? We've got some iced tea. What would you like?
Iced tea.
Iced tea? Okay. Oh, sorry, this is my water. One second. Let me just grab you a cup and here we go. So it's like sweet corn tea. Do you like sweet corn tea?
I love it.
Good. There you go. It's a big hill, right?
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me today.
Yeah, do you like my house? Actually, it's not my house, it's my friend's house, but yeah, it's good, right?
It's a really nice house.
Have you seen the view? It's really nice.
Tell me about yourself.
So, my name is Catherine. I come from England and I'm a model.
Oh, you're a model?
Yeah, so when I say model, I mean like there's also fashion modeling. That's probably the main thing, but then there's also like a lot of other kind of subgenres of models. So like, for example, in CFs or doing some like English teaching content. What else? Like lifestyle modeling, like pretending to use products and stuff. Yeah.
Wow, you're doing a lot of different things. How long have you been in Korea?
So I've lived in Korea for like 3 years overall, but then that was like 1 year here and then like went back to England for 2 years and then came back here. So this time I've been in Korea for about 1.5 years, I think. So I can't remember.
Can you speak Korean then?
가능해. Oh, my Switch! 갑자기 한국어 하려고 하니까 잘 안 되네.
Your Korean is really good. I guess you don't find it that difficult living here?
Yeah, there's not really many times where I can't make myself understood or like if I can't communicate. I didn't really have many of those times this time. I guess when I first came, when I was in the Korean language school, I was having a lot more of a hard time, but I don't really remember it very much. But I can't really see you properly, so should we move to the sofa? Let's go. This is my Union Jack. I like to wear this for special occasions when I feel proud to be English. And yeah.
I guess you see a lot of things with the Union Jack design on them in Korea too.
Yes, every day. Like every time I go to a cafe, it feels like there's some kind of English design thing.
Let's go back to what we were talking about earlier. Why did you come to Korea?
So firstly, I was studying Korean studies in the UK. And so what happens when you do that is you study Korean for 1 year and then you come over to Korea for 1 year and you do like language study. So yeah, that's what I did. I came over for my language study and I really loved like being in Seoul and everything. So I was like, okay, I have to come back to Korea again when I graduate. So that's what I did basically.
What are the pros and cons of living in Korea?
Good things. I mean, there's a lot of good things obviously or I wouldn't be here. Probably like one of the main things for me is that my hometown is quite small, but then Seoul is huge, so it has like everything. It has like, the buses run a lot longer and like they're very frequent compared to in my hometown because I lived like kind of on the edge of my hometown. And so like the bus would come every 30 minutes, which is terrible. Like if you miss one bus, you're gonna be late. But here, like the bus comes like every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes. Like if it's every 10 minutes, you're like, why is the bus not coming? So yeah, that's definitely a good thing about living here. And the bad things, I would say like, that's a hard one. Sometimes, but this is such a stupid thing to say. Like I was about to say, I think the bad thing about living in Korea is being a foreigner, but like I made the choice to live here, so I don't know why I'm complaining. But yeah, sometimes like you can feel like a little bit like, I don't know, like left out or whatever, but obviously that's completely the same whichever country I went to, or if one of you guys, if you went to another country, like if you go to the US, then I guess that's something that you would struggle with there. So it's definitely not a Korea specific thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Can I come and sit next to you?
Come and sit here.
What kind of personality do you think you have?
Me? That's a really difficult question. Do I have to use one word? Oh, one word. Maybe like easygoing. But then I say that because I have very easygoing sides of my personality, but then I have very not easygoing sides. It's really hard to put it into one word. I guess it depends on your mood, right?
But are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I can tell you that. So I'm 52% introvert and 48% extrovert. So I'm like right in the middle. So it just depends on the situation and who I'm with, I guess.
I thought you would be very extroverted, but I guess you think you have a lot of introverted aspects, right?
Actually, I was like very shy when I was a little bit younger. I think like being in Korea has actually helped me to become more extroverted, because if you're like somewhere where you don't have like a lot of connections that were already around, like your family or whatever, then if you want to make relationships and connections, then you need to put yourself out there. So yeah, I think that's why I became a little bit more extroverted, I guess.
I see. Do you have any hobbies in Korea?
So when I was in the UK, one of my main hobbies was horse riding, it's expensive in the UK, but in Korea it's like 2 times more. No, it's probably 3 times more expensive. So I can't do it here. So I've had to kind of like substitute that for activities that are similar but don't involve a horse. For example, like riding a bike instead of a horse, or like going for a hike and using my legs. Because you still get the kind of same energy from that, I guess. So yeah, these days, especially with Corona, like doing outdoor things has been kind of something that I like to do. But it's kind of bright in here, so I'm gonna put the blind down. Oh, it's gone up. That's a bit better, right?
Do you have any favorite Korean foods?
So that's a really difficult question because I like everything. I really like 감자탕. I like 닭발, like very spicy and like 자극적인 stuff. I don't know how to say that in English. Yeah, so like 닭도리탕, that kind of thing. That's what I'm like, because the weather is so cold at the moment, I'm really into this kind of like stews and like warming kind of things.
Is there any Korean food you haven't tried yet?
I can't think of anything. I think I've tried most things. I don't think I've ever tried 홍어, but I don't think I would like it, so that's why I haven't tried it. Yeah, I think I've tried most things. But then sometimes I have things that I've tried it, but I don't know what it's called. So I'm like, oh, I really like that thing, but I don't know what it's called, so I can never eat it ever again. This kind of sad, sad reality of my life.
What's the first thing you want to do after Corona ends?
Well, obviously I want to go back to UK. That's one thing on my list. I want to see my parents. But even before that, I think I really want to go to 노래방, because I like literally one of the reasons I came to Korea was because 노래방, because we don't have that in the UK. And that was one of the things that I really missed. But then it became Corona, so I couldn't go for like over 1 year now. So yeah, I'm going crazy here.
What's your favorite song?
My 18번 is, I can't even remember because it's been too long. I like to sing Hong Jin-young, like I like the 따르릉 따르릉 song, the Hong Jin-young version of that. And then like you can't go wrong with a bit of Davichi, like Party Party. That's always gonna get everyone like hyped up. Oh, and 어머나, is it Chang Yun-jung? That one never fails to get people going.
So you like trot?
Yeah, I kind of like trot. Actually, oh no, wait, this is too long of a... I was going to tell you something, but it's a really long story.
Can you tell me some more stories next time we meet?
Yeah, sure. Maybe one day we can actually go to 노래방 together. Oh, but you see, like the sun's going down a lot and we were going to go for a walk, so shall we head out now? I think we've got like 20 minutes, half an hour of sunlight remaining, so we'd better be quick. Come on. Dun, dun, dun. God save our gracious Queen. God save our gracious Queen.
텐션 진짜 좋다.